Hi children, hello, waiting for the video? Right, children, in our last video we have been completed with the first chapter, that is integers. Today we are supposed to go for the second chapter, that is chapter number 2, fractions and decimals. I think you have been learned about the fractions in your previous grades. I have been taught you people many things, but I need to revise now. For that reason, I am going to go with the fractions. Children, now what is fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole thing, right? So, as you know this statement, since from your lower class, you know what is the meaning of a whole. Whole means complete part. It may be a circle, it may be a square, or it may be a complete thing. It may be of a school, if you take a number of students. If you take a whole India, okay, like that it's a complete part. The meaning of the whole is complete part. Okay, in that little part or the portion is called as a part. That part what we say is called as a fraction. Okay, so children, as you know, the fractions are written in the form of P by Q. So what is that P by Q? If I am going to write like a 2 divided by 3, 2 we call it as numerator. Okay, then 3 we call it as denominator. Right children? So this numerator says that how many parts have been considered. Okay, denominator says that how many parts are there. Okay, so there must be a numerator and denominator which it is separated with a line is called as a fraction. This is the notation of fraction. Okay children. So now this is a numerator and denominator separated by a line formed a fraction. Okay children. So now depending upon the number in the numerator and the denominator, we make the two types of fractions. There are three types of fractions. Depending upon the numerator and denominator, we categorize into two types. That is, first, proper fraction. So proper fraction means what? See here, the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then it is called as a proper fraction. So example, now we take this one only. Whether it is a proper fraction or improper fraction. So you don't know still what is improper fraction. Proper fraction means the numerator should be smaller than the denominator. This 2 is smaller than the 3. So this is the proper fraction. Like that, one more example if I need to give you means 11 divided by 2021. Okay. So here 11 is smaller than the denominator. Okay. So like this you can write n number of examples for the proper fraction. So let us go for the second type. Improper fraction. So improper fraction means here it is reverse. The numerator is greater than the denominator. So like if it is a numerator greater means I am going to take like a 9 divided by 5. A smaller one example. The 9 is bigger than the 5. Yes children. So like this, if the numerator is bigger than the denominator means then that is a improper fraction. One more example if you wish. I am going to write like a 2, 3, 4, 5 means 2345 divided by 23. Okay. So now you see here this 23 is smaller than the numerator. Understood children? So these are the two types which it is on the basis of a numerator and denominator. Like that if we go for one more type, that is mixed fraction. So the word itself says here mixed means here are two things are mixed. One like a whole number part and the fractional part. So now if I am going to write like a 3 whole 2 divided by 5. So this whole refers for complete thing. Okay. 3 complete parts are there and this 2 by 5th part is present. That totally is called as a mixed fraction. We can read this in another way also. How like 3 integer 2 divided by 5. As you know it is a complete part. This is a fractional part. It's a numerator and denominator. This is called as a integer part. Means which is having a whole part. So these are the three types of a fractions. There are few more types like a unit fraction. Okay, that all that whenever it comes, by the time we can discuss. Okay, then there are few forms of a fractions. Okay, like there are something like a which we can just observe into the denominator and we can say. So like that, what I can say you is, first I go for like fraction. It is a form of a fraction. Okay, so it is not a type, it is a form of a fraction. Like fraction. What do you mean by a like fraction? Okay, it is not a fraction, we can say that as a fractions. Why? Because we cannot say them as a, by looking into the one fraction, we cannot say these are the like fractions. There must be two or more than two. So now I will give an example like 7 divided by 15, 9 divided by 15. Then next we can go for 6 divided by 15. Okay, like this here 15, 15, 15. These all are the denominators, right? And they are same, right? So like this, fractions, the fractions, not a fractions, fractions containing same denominator are called as a like fractions. Okay, children. So what are like fractions? Fractions containing a same denominator and different numerator can be there. Okay, they are called as a like fractions. Understood now? Okay, we can go for unlike fractions. It is quite easy, I think so. Unlike fractions means here the fraction containing different denominator. So that I can write as a 3 divided by 7, 4 divided by 9. Okay, then next 3 divided by 11. So the denominators are different. If it is containing the denominator different, so that they are called as a unlike fractions. Understood, children? Now, as you know, here like means there must be same denominators, unlike means different denominators. So we know one more process called as conversion of fraction. How? Like to unlike and unlike to like. So now we want always to make the operation of the fractions, we want to convert the unlike fractions to the like fraction. So it is quite necessary for us that we have to convert the unlike fractions into like fraction. Okay, so now what I am going to teach you is conversion of fractions. Okay, just one small example which I am taking myself. Okay, so if I am going to take like 2 divided by 3 and one more I will take you as a 4 divided by 5. So looking into these two fractions, which type of a fractions you can say these two are? These are, as you know, it is unlike fractions. Correct, children? So I want to convert these unlike fractions into like fractions. So for this what I need to do is, here first I want to take a 2 divided by 3. Here 2 by 3. Looking into these denominators, these are different now. So I need to take the LCM of denominator. So the denominators are 3 and 5. So LCM, as you know how to do, with small digit first. 3 and 5. These two are not coming in the same table. So I will take 3 table. 3 ones are, 3 fives are as it is. Then next one, it is the lowest. So the next remains a 5. 5, 1 is not coming 1 as it is. 5 ones are. So then I can show you here as a 3 fives are 15. Now I got 15 as a LCM. So now I need to convert these denominators into 15. So that 3, how much of 15, children? 3 fives are. So I need to multiply for this fraction with a 5 to get denominator as 15. So 3 fives are 15 means 2 fives are 10. It is a new fraction what I got. So the next 4 divided by 5 is the one more fraction. So I want this 5 to be converted as 15. So I want to convert this one as a 15 means 5, how much of 15, children? 5 3s are 15. So now I multiplied here with a 3 means numerator also should be multiplied with a 3. 4 3s are 12. Okay. So now what happened, children? 15, 10 divided by 15 and 12 divided by 15. These are the new two fractions what I got. Okay. This and this. are going to become a like fractions. Why? Because the denominators are 15. This is what? The conversion of the unlike fraction to the like fraction. Why I taught this one? Why I given this basic knowledge of the fraction? Why? Because next, like this, converting it and adding, subtracting and multiplying and dividing of the fractions you have. Okay. Now what I taught you is only the types of a fraction and conversion of a fraction. Okay. So that all we can operate and we can use our basic knowledge of a previous grade and we can go with the exercises. Okay children, understood?